Hi everyone. So in this video we will learn how we can upload the CSV file and show in HTML tables. So first of all, let me show you the demo. So once you go here, so you can see when I click on upload, then automatically CSV file data has uploaded into this HTML table, and if you delete, then it will automatically get deleted. Okay, so in this video we will learn how we can download CSV data in this HTML table, and accordingly we can change the data. Okay, so let's start from the beginning here. So now what we need to do here, first of all, let's create one notepad, and that notepad we will convert into the HTML table. So if you click on this notepad, okay, and let me save this notepad in my folder upload CSV data, closing this file, and just I am converting this into the HTML table. So if you open this into the Chrome browser, so let's first of all start from the beginning. So what we need to do here, let me just open this into the notepad. Okay, so once you open this into the notepad, just write the boiler code. Right. Title. So I am just giving the this web page title name CSV. So let's see this is reflecting or not. So this is reflecting. So now what we need to do here, first of all we will use here one input box. In this input box we will assign the file type. Sorry, type should be the file, and this should accept only the CSV data. So we will write .csv. Okay, and ID should be upload file, upload CSV, or you can give any name as per your requirement. So let's see how this shows in this web page. Okay, so now this is done. Now what we need to do, remove this head tag here. So now we will write the script. In this script, whenever we upload the file, so let me show you the CSV file as well. So this is our CSV data. Okay, so in this CSV data, first of all we will have to create one trigger. So whenever upload the file, the trigger will automatically get hit. Okay, and once this trigger call, then we can write the file uploading code inside that trigger. So what we can write here, document get element by ID. Okay, and here I am copying this code. Dot add event listener change. So if any change in this file, this will reflect. Function I am writing is, so let's check whether this this code is working or not. We are able to so whenever file loads, this alert option should be visible. Okay, so where is the Chrome browser? Okay, so let's refresh this page and just upload the CSV file here. Okay, so means when we upload the file, then this alert trigger is hitting, right? So first what we need here, first of all we need to store this file data. So how we can do that? Using the file variable e.target target dot files, okay, 0. So we will upload just one single file, not the multiple file. Okay, that's why created this file indexing 0. Now we need reader class to read this file. So what we can do here, new file reader. Okay, always remember whenever you call the class, that time file will all always be in capital word, that F word. So now what we can do, reader dot read is text. Okay, and we will apply this variable inside this reader class. Okay, now first of all we will load the header of the table, right? For that we need one variable division, and we will apply here my table, one variable. Okay, so what we need, first of all we need one header, right? So for that reader dot my file target on file. Now during the loading of this file, okay, during the loading of that this file, what we need to do, we need to call this function. Okay, so okay, so in this function we will get multiple rows and column, but we will read the line by line data. For that what we need my lines. Let's say my lines is okay, e dot target dot result, okay, dot split into slash n into new line, right? Slash n means new line. So let's see how the data will look like. My lines console.log. Now if I upload this data, okay, I am opening inspect element to see the result of this uploaded file. Okay, so it is showing the data like this way: name, city, Delhi, Gurgaon. Okay, line by line. So means this steps is done. Now we have to divide into the comma separated. So for that, first of all we will read the heading, right? Name, city, age. So this is the line. This is the first line which is starting from the 0 index. So what we can do here, my line 0 index dot split comma header dot for each loop. So I am writing here my function. Okay, first of all we will read the heading. That before we'll have to create one table variable. So table document dot create element table. Okay, in this table we need a new row, right? So how we can add the new row? Header row. I am just putting here header row, and just writing here table dot insert row. So this will add a new row inside this table element. Okay, and now under this row we need a header cell. So header cell would be the same thing, document dot create element with th means table header, right? We will append this table header inside this header row. So header row dot append child, like this way. Okay, and this header row we will append into this. Sorry, we don't need to append and inside this one. because this header row is already connected with this table. So header cell dot text content is equal to h. Now what else is pending? Okay, nothing else, right? So this header row, so let's check this code first, how this looks. And we will call this and we will append this header row. No, sorry, we have to append this table variable inside this my table division. So what we can do here, document dot get element by id my table. Okay, dot append child is equal to table. Okay, so let's see how the results looks. So here if I just upload this file, it is showing the table header, right? Okay, now what is the next? Let's just give some formatting. So I am just using the style means CSS. So we will apply some bordering into this table. So table th here and here 1 pixel solid black. Now if I again upload this table, okay, now we need also one more button called as the action button. Okay, so how we can add here, we will just simply do one more thing here, header dot insert cell. Okay, and let's see my header action cell. Okay, and text dot content is equal to action. That's all. Let's try this one also. So this will create one separate action cell. Okay, but I think what we need to do here, we should create one append child. Okay, so header cell, header row. I think under this header row we should create one more variable. So document, because what is happening right now, the data will show like this way. Okay, t body tr. So we need th, not td. That's why what we can do here, document dot create element th, and this th will append with this row. Okay, now if I refresh and if I again upload the cell, okay, so now the data is showing correct. So thtr, we will convert this to td. Okay, so our header work is done. So now we need to work on the remaining cells. So for that we will use the for loop. So we will start from the 1 because 0 is our header row, and I dot, and our actual table rows is this one, right? Because we are storing all the data in this my lines, line by line. So length, okay, length spelling is correct, I plus plus, and under this my lines, what we can do here, table dot insert. So now we have two rows. First is the CSV data rows, okay, which we will store under this variable, and my lines dot split Okay, this we will store into the comma separated, and second row is this one, table row, which, which is this one, table dot insert rows. Okay, so in CSV data, because CSV data containing multiple rows, so we will use for each loop, and under this for each loop, data row, okay, under this data row, uh, we will append all the cells in, we will append all the CSV data into this table row. So here our cell value would be row cell is equal to table dot row dot insert cell. Okay, and row dot cell dot text content, and which data we will store, this data row which is coming from the CSV data. Okay, and what else is next? CSV data. So now this is done for this for each loop. Okay, now let's check. Okay, it is storing all the data, and we need to configure this action delete button. So how we can do that? Under this for each loop, because inside this loop we have to create one more element called as a button. Okay, for that we will again create one more variable. Wait, this one, correct. Let delete cell is equal to let's say document dot create element td, and also we will create here delete button, document dot create element, and this button we will add into this delete cells. So delete cell dot append child is equal to delete button. Okay, now let's say just call this variable. Okay, so we should give this, we should assign some name to this button. So same thing, text content delete. Okay, and this delete cell we will assign into our table row, this one. So table row dot append child. Now let's see. So it is assigning the delete button, right? Now what else we need here, but it is not deleting this row. So for that we have to configure this delete button. So delete button dot on click, we will assign one JavaScript function. So this dot parent element dot parent element, because this is the td, and above that td we will get tr, and we will remove based on it. So this is the upper parent child which called as a row. So now let's try this one. Okay, so it is deleting the row. Okay, but it is also showing some blank row. So how we can remove that blank row whenever we upload the CSV data? For that we have to filter this my lines, because the blank rows is coming from this my lines. Okay, because there is some issues in CSV data, maybe that's why. So what we can do here, filter C, auto C should not be blank here. So when I upload the file, this time blank row shouldn't come. Okay, blank row is not coming. Okay, and we can also format the data by adding some ID here. So delete button dot ID is equal to delete button CSS. So I am applying into this CSV table, in this CSS property. Delete button background should be black, color should be white, and when hover, this will give you the red background. Okay, now let's try. And so this way you can delete the data in CSV or in HTML table. So this way you can create the CSV upload functionality in JavaScript, and you can load that CSV data in HTML table. Okay, using this kind of course. Okay, so what we did, I am just again summarizing. Okay, first of all you have to create one input element which will store or hold your CSV data, and once it's hold, and once you apply into this file read function, okay, this this formatted data will store under this my table using this append child function. Okay, this one, where was this one, read as a child. We had created a delete button, read button. Let me show you that option, table.append child, this table. Okay, document get element by ID into my table. So this will store all the data into this table, and once your table adds into the HTML web page, then after you can again configure by adding rows and cells. Okay, this cells, where this cells into this table row, because table row is connected. Table row is a variable which actually insert the row under this table. Okay, and this table we had created using this create element. Okay, so what exactly will happen? Okay, first of all, once you load the file, then uh, it will take it will store the file into this file variable, and it will apply into this reader class file. Okay, this one, file dot reader something, that variable. Where is the variable? This one. Okay, and during the loading the file, this all the functionality will automatically start the work inside that table elements. So first of all, you will have to split that CSV data line by line, and in that line you will have to split into the comma separated, and whatever data into that CSV header, that you will have to apply into the new uh, table elements row, which is this one. Okay, the same way you will have to do for the remaining row, but for that you will have to use all the line length as a loop. Okay, so for each line one iterator will work, right? And using the for each, you can store the each cell data in that uh, a newly created element. Okay, so thanks for watching this video.